the 2021 Bronco Sport Big Bend. Hi, I'm Tim Bartz, Internet Sales Manager here at McArthur Ford, Salina, Kansas, where you can find the best walk-around videos of anywhere in the country. We focus in on the standard equipment as well as different packages on those videos. We call them our complete guides for a reason. We cover everything you can think of for each model and trim. So we have one on each trim. We'll be doing that with these Bronco Sports as we get more of these in stock. This is one of our first ones available for sale, by the way. Kodiak Brown, that is available. It's not a sold unit. We did get an extra couple allocations, so we were able to fulfill them with some in-stock vehicles that can be for sale. So we're going to cover the Big Bend on this particular video. So we're going to go over we're going to cover the standard equipment on this. I did some videos a while back, a couple months ago, on the Bronco Sport. We did a build and price, so you can see what's, we didn't really cover the standard equipment on that. We focused more on the different packages that are available and standalone options. So you can watch that video, I'll link it. You can find it over here in the corner as well, but you can find it down in the description at any time in this video. But as we walk around this, notice the timestamps down there on the timeline on this video. Just click on any of those, you can move forward. Should be labeled as well for you there, so you can see what they are as we go through and walk around this too. And if first time watching one of our videos, you might want to hit that red subscribe button down below so you can subscribe to our YouTube channel. Hit the notification bell. You also get notified next time we have another video uploaded to our YouTube channel. But let's get started. Again, I make these very thorough, so we're going to cover just the standard equipment on the Big Bend package, since we did a video on the build and price on the different optional equipment. Again, you can watch that video. So let's focus in on the standard equipment on this Big Bend that we just got in. Let's start with some of the safety components. So let's cover some of the safety features. Again, we call them our complete guides for a reason, and we're very thorough with that. And so we want to cover safety as well, because safety is important to a lot of people out there. Now, if you've watched any of my videos, this has the same, shares a platform with the Escape, and shares a lot of the same safety features as the Ford Escape does. So if you've watched my video on the Ford Escape for 2020 model year, I've covered all the same safety features you'd see on that. You could probably move ahead to that. But if you haven't watched those videos, let's jump right in and talk about these. First one to talk about is the different airbag system in this. Very protected vehicle. You have, for the driver and front passenger, a dual stage front airbags, which means if you're in a front collision, it'll deploy a different size airbag, depends on how close you are to the front of the vehicle. It has sensors underneath those seats that let you know that, so that it'll deploy a different size airbag, depends on how close you are to the front of the vehicle. Also, there is a driver knee airbag as well. We want to protect the driver from that steering column, so you're going to have a knee airbag as well up there that deploys that if you're in that front collision. Also, you do have side impact airbags. So it'll deploy an airbag on the front side of that seat. So if you have a side collision, it's going to deploy that and protect the occupants and the driver and front passenger up there. Safety canopy airbag as well. That's going to deploy down. Canopy airbag has a rollover sensor, so if it's you're going to have a rollover situation, it'll deploy those down, help you from any breaking glass, protecting those in the front as well as the rear seat back here too, protecting everybody that way. A couple different features I want to talk about in the back seat to protect those kids that you have, maybe car seats that you have. It does have the latch system, lower anchors and tethers for children. About every car maker has that anymore. I just like to mention that because it does have the harnesses in the bottom of the seat, so you can put that down there permanently and not use the shoulder harness, as well as those front-facing car seats. You can latch it in the back with the strap and to the back of those seats, as you can see in that image right there. Also, child safety lock, so you can lock these doors out, so that way kids can't open the doors when you're maybe stopped. Of course, it's going to automatically lock the vehicle up, and they won't be able to unlock it when you're going fast and you get moving. But if you're stopped, or maybe at a stop sign or stop light, it'll help them protect them from them not opening those doors back there. Also, let's talk about we talked about the rollover sensors and the safety canopy airbags. But let's talk about the advanced track to help you get you in a situation where you may not have that happen at all. Advanced track is a fancy word of keeping you on your intended path. It's going to use a series of brakes around the vehicle. If you're going into a curve a little too fast, maybe it's a slick driving day out there, it'll help keep you on your intended path going that way with a roll stability control as well to go along with that. Also, you do have the SOS post-crash alert system, so you do get an accident off the road, honk the horns, flash the light so people know that you're there. Also, you have 911 assist, so you can call 911 directly instead of using like OnStar or some of those to help you out if you're in that situation. Now let's talk about a couple other features. One of them is electronic power assist steering. So I love that feature because when you're going a little bit slower, it's making it a little bit easier to turn that steering wheel, but going a little bit faster stiffens it up so that wind doesn't push you from side to side when you're on the highway. So EPAS, having that electric power assist steering instead of gas assisted there. Also, you do have the couple different Copilot 360 technologies you want to talk about when it comes to safety. One of those is your pre-collision assist with automatic emergency braking. So very important technology. It's pretty much standard on every vehicle, even the Super Duty anymore. And so what that's going to do is it has a front collision warning system that if you're going a little bit faster, someone in front of you is going slower or they're stopped, it'll alert you with a message on the dash that lights up red and a series of tones that you need to stop. And if you don't, it'll initiate the brake support for you. So it has that automatic emergency braking system to go along with it. So great system there, works really well. Also, you do have post-collision braking too that they've added within the last couple years. Post-collision braking basically means that maybe you've had that accident and you're not able to hit the brake for some reason, you're unconscious or whatever. It's going to initiate that brake so that you don't wander into another lane or maybe hit another car or get into a more severe accident that way. So the post-collision braking is very important too. So again, I wanted to cover all the safety features because this is a very safe vehicle. As you can tell, safety was a priority when it comes to the Bronco Sport as well as any of the Ford vehicles. So I wanted to make sure we covered those. Now, I first want to talk about some of the mechanical features before talking about the styling on the outside. First, of course, these are going to be standard with a 1.5 liter engine. Now, I want to show you how we're going to pop the hood so you can see the engine, and I want to show you what's something that's really cool about these is the latch here is different than most of them. Now, the same way it is on the Escape, but if you get a clip of that, you can see we're going to pull that twice. So you pull it once, it pops up like most hoods, but if you pull it again, it pops it up a little bit more. It releases that safety latch there. And so you don't have a yellow latch you try to search and find, you just lift it open. So it's really cool in how that all works. So you're just going to hold and flip that open, and then it does have the support arm you still need to put on there, but 1.5 liter, 3-cylinder EcoBoost engine, only engine available for the Big Bend trim. Does give you 181 horsepower, 190 pound-feet of torque, and is also geared with the 8-speed automatic transmission like we see with the Ford Escape. So good pairing there. Does perform real well. It is a 3-cylinder with a cylinder deactivation. So in situations where you don't need it, it's going to deactivate it, help you get that better fuel economy. It's going to give you 25 miles per gallon in the city and about 28 miles per gallon on the highway with that engine. It does come with the auto start-stop technology. Some people don't like that technology. I did have to look around, so I want to show you a clip of where that button is going to be located. It is right with your audio control, so right below your screen, just to the left of that hazard. That's where we're going to find that button for the auto start-stop. Just click that button and it deactivates it for that trip. Real easy to get to. This also does come with 4x4 standard equipment on these with the terrain management system with the 5 GOAT modes. So GOAT modes, it's an acronym that Ford is using. Go over any type terrain. They do hyphenate the A there for any type. And it gives you 5 different GOAT modes. You have a normal, of course. You have an eco mode if you want to save on fuel economy. You do have a sport mode if you want that spirited ride. You have a slippery mode. Those are all to the left of the normal. So in that wet conditions, a slippery mode. And then you have a sand mode. So if you want to go more 4x4 off-road, you want to put it in that sand mode there for you. So you do have those different modes. As you can see with that little dial there, that's where you would change those different modes for you. And with the modes, it's going to change the shifting of the transmission. It's going to change how the vehicle performs and put it in and out of the 4-wheel drive system as well. So that's going to give you those different drive modes there. So that's how that works. Also, you're going to get front and rear stabilizer bar with these. So they are made to go off-road, as you can see. Very capable off-road vehicle on this. I won't go ahead and latch that, but it didn't get it all the way down. Now, if you don't get in that situation, this will show you that. You only have to pull that once. So if you're in that situation, boom, just pull it once, and then you can go ahead and lift that up and then lower it down there. So you will see it does have standard equipment LED headlights, LED signature lighting as you're seeing right here with these. So great look to it. You are with the Big Bend getting the LED fog lights as well as standard equipment on this. You will see the upgraded grille when you go to the Big Bend. So it's a carbonized gray grille with the white Bronco lettering. Love the look of that. You get active grille shutters. If you look through there real closely, hopefully you get a clip of that. You can see they're open right now. You don't have to do anything. They're going to open and close on their own. Going slower, it can open it up, more airflow in. It's going to close it when you're on the highway. little more aerodynamics that way. Also, you're going to get up here the molded in black bumpers up here. So more durable that way, protects it from any kind of front. If you're especially going off-road, dip, you don't have to worry about any, scraping of any kind of body colored panels. Instead, the molded in is more durable, lasts longer, also cheaper to replace if you damage it for some reason going off-road there. So some great functionalities here on the front a vehicle. Let's go ahead and move around to the side and see what it looks like on the side. Now we're going to move around to the side, and actually you're seeing the upgraded wheel right now on this one. But the standard wheel is a 17-inch carbonized gray alloy wheel. We elected to go with the only optional wheel you have, and that's an 18-inch painted black wheel here. So two different options for you. But the carbonized gray wheel will be the standard wheel. You're going to see that in the image from Ford's website. All season tires will come standard on these. I believe there is an option for an all-terrain tire as an optional equipment if you want to go that route. Also, you'll see, of course, each of them will have the badging here on the side. So this is the Big Ben, so you'll have that Big Ben badging on the door. You will see the molded in color down here on the bottom, this lower rocker molding. And that's the reason for that is because, if you're kicking up rocks and that kind of stuff, you don't want it to damage and chip the paint on the vehicle. It's more durable for you, and it's going to protect the vehicle a little bit better. That's why you see that. Also, you can see that same material on the door handles as well as on your mirror cap and on the black roof rack rails up here as well. So all of them have that type of material on all those, as well as the wheel lip moldings right here too. You will see the safari style roof here, and it is going to be body colored. And it's a little harder to see on this Kodiak brown in this building, but throughout here in the middle, you're going to see high gloss black pieces throughout here with the roof being body colored. So it kind of gives you that floating roof line look to it. That looks really nice on this particular vehicle. You're going to get privacy glass when you go up to the Big Ben. It's going to be a darker tinted on those back windows, the quarter windows back here, as well as the back glass. Keeping it cooler inside, but just looks a lot nicer on the vehicle too for this particular vehicle. You will have intelligent access when you go up to the Big Ben, so leave that key fob in your pocket like I have it here. Put my hands in the door handle. It's going to unlock the vehicle, allow me to get in and out. You also see the invisible keypad, which is specific as an upgrade to the Big Ben, where you can put your own keypad in there, being able to unlock and lock the vehicle. As it does disappear, so people can't really see that there's a keypad on it. I love how it's flush in there, so again, most people don't know that it's there. When you want to lock the vehicle up, just press the ridges on the front two doors, and it locks the vehicle up. It'll blink the lights as well and let you know that they're locked up for you. You can use your remote as well. Of course, you have an unlock lock, panic alarm on this. The key is inside. So if for some reason the battery's dead, you have an exposed key notch there, you can pull this key out of the remote and be able to open it that way, pop the hood, jump it, that kind of thing. Also, I want to talk about a couple other Copilot 360 features that are standard equipment on all your Bronco Sports. One of them is your Bliss system. That's a blind spot information system with cross-traffic alert. So what that means is if there's someone in your blind spot. So it's a blind spot monitoring system. So if there's someone in your blind spot, it's going to put a light in the corner of that mirror. Those two cars will light up, let you know that it's not safe to go in that lane at that time. If you have your blinker on, it'll also blink as well. And then, of course, as you're backing up, if someone's going to cross your path behind you, it uses those same sensors there to let you know. It puts a warning on your dash that if someone's coming that's crossing your path behind you, series of tones, don't back up, and also lights up and lets you know if they're on your left side or the right side by what's in that lighted mirror there on that side. So real nice feature. I love the Bliss system right there. Also, the last one I want to talk about, normally talk about when I'm on the functional, that comes with the Copilot 360 features that's standard equipment on all of your Bronco Sports, is going to be your lane keeping system. Lane keeping system is a three-part system. It has a driver alert system that alerts you if you take your hands off the steering wheel too often, and it has an aid system and alert system for leaving your lane. So if you're going to leave your lane, it'll vibrate the steering wheel if you have it on the alert system. But unlike other ones, we do have an aid system that goes with that instead if you want. That'll help you keep you in your lane. So it does need to see those lines, and then if you get too close to your line, it'll use torque vectoring to keep you in your line. Now, a lane keeping system is something that can be activated at any time, and so you can use it even in town. Doesn't really matter. Does not dependent on your cruise control, so you don't have to have your cruise on. There's a different system for that. We'll talk about a little bit later that this vehicle happens to have on that, but this particular unit here. So real nice features here. It does have the I already mentioned the black roof rack rails, safari style roof up here. It does have the easy fuel capless filler door. So we've seen that system for years with the Ford vehicles. So no cap to worry about leaving behind, getting your hands dirty. You just open the door, fill it up. It does need its exact size that you would see at the gas pumps. So if you run out of gas, you will need to use the funnel that'll be located. We'll show you where that's at in just a little bit when we get to the back. That's how that works, and just shut the door when you're done. You don't have to worry about anything there. So it's a double cap system, double door system in there that needs the exact size nozzle to be able to use it. So now moving to the back, this is where kind of some of the fun is. This is where you need to know how's that cargo look for storage, for going hiking, camping, that kind of stuff. So here looking at the back, you will see the center high mounted stoplight. That's your brake light up there. So people know even in trucks that you're stopping. Rear defrost with rear wiper back here. And this glass does pop separate from the lift gate. So it's the button just on the left. So flip that, and then you can go ahead and use a little handle to open that up. That just allows you to get those last items out of there if you want to, also, so you don't have to wait. You don't have to lift a whole glass or a whole lift gate up if you want to get things out of the back. So pretty easy to just do that. You'll also see the LED tail lights back here. So full LEDs, headlights, signature lighting, fog lights, tail lights on your big van, lighting it up, full LEDs around the vehicle. Bronco Sport lettering back here in the white letters. So love how that looks. So great look there. Also, you will see the molded in bumpers back here, and that just helps protect them, more durable that way. Again, like we talked about on the side, because of the, going off-road, rock chips, that kind of thing, it'll help protect those bumpers and make them a little more durable. This one does have your tow hitch. It is not standard equipment. That is an optional package we ordered on this particular vehicle. I think it's a $495 option. It does give you the hitch, wiring, and up to 2,000 pounds of towing capacity for your 1.5 liter vehicle engine. So let's go ahead and pop this open. There's a door latch right there to the right. So just click that. When we pull it up, it is a manual lift gate for you. And this is all the way up. I'm about 5'11", so you can see 6 foot's probably the max to get under here without, going down a little bit. In here you will see on the back of the hatch, not only are the grab handles, but there are lights back here. And those lights are adjustable. So you can point them out, you can point them in. They're separate from each other, so you can have one in, one out. You use the little button on the left over here on the side. So turn that on, and it's gonna cast those lights down, light up, especially if you wanna pull out, you want to put your gear back here in the back, you want to put some chairs down there, you can light it up even at night by the campfire, something like that, and you can use those lights to light up things right there. So nice and easy to be able to use that. Carabiner hooks over here on the left side, 2 of them, as well as 2 of them over here on the right side, along with the power point over there where that light is on the left. So you got a power point left on the right side, the LED, the lights for these back here, the spotlights on the left side over there. Also, you do have a bottle opener right here. So this is kind of unique. So if again, their thinking is you're wanting to camp, you can lift that lift gate up, turn those lights on. You got a bottle opener right here. So if you beer, whatever it might be, boom, pop that open just by having it right here. You don't have to have anything or pull anything out for that. So real nice how it looks. Now inside the cargo area here, you can see, I'm actually gonna pull out the floor mat. So carpeted mats are standard equipment too for the front seats, footwells, and you'll see there in that Bronco Sport lettering. Front tag bracket, that is actually, front tag brackets are standard equipment in states that require a front tag. Kansas is not one of those. It's a standalone option. We go ahead and order it on the vehicles since it's a no charge option. We put them in here for people that want to put them on. Some people don't like it on there. They like the look of it without the front tag here in Kansas. So we like to leave those off, and we'll put them on, of course, if they want them on there. Inside, you'll see the carbonite, the flooring here, rubberized flooring on the cargo bottom back here, as well as the seat backs. You're getting that for the Big Bend package. Those seat backs, those will snap off, so you can just take those out, spray them out if you want to, if you get them dirty. Same way on this. This opens up, but also can come out. So if you need to take that out. You'll also notice it's lifted there. Well, that's because if you look inside, you get the full-size spare. So when you order the tow package, comes with the full-size spare. Without the tow package, it'll be a mini spare, and you'll have more of a flat load level instead of a elevated one like you do with this particular vehicle. It has to be a little bit higher to go ahead and allow for that spare tire to go in there. Your funnel is in there as well, and you do have a rear cargo management system. You can put some small items in there, flashlights, some of those kind of things in the back there, underneath there, keeping them stored. You do have some tie downs on all sides, as well as you'll notice this light in here. It does have the little Bronco on there. So there's several different places where you can see that little Bronco throughout the vehicle. One of them is right here in the rear cargo area. Also on the Easy Fuel capless filler door, there's some spots there, as well as the headlights. So pretty cool on how that all works. So pretty functional. Back seat, let me lay that seat down so you can see what it looks like with it laid down. So we just press this button back here. Actually, the headrest can go down. Flip that down, press the lever back here, and you can see on that right side how far down that'll go. Left side's the same way. So it is have a little bit of an elevation there. Now with this elevated, with this rubberized flooring like this one with the spare tire, you're not seeing as much of a lift, but if you have a mini spare, it's gonna be, you're gonna see almost the width of that seat up as a lift when you go to those back seats, putting things in there. So of course, if you lay the seats down, you can't get a interior bike carrier, so you can put mountain bikes back here, as well as some other accessories. You can get a little table and a shelf system as well as an accessory. So all kinds of different accessories that are available after you purchase your vehicle through your aftermarket departments and your Ford accessories departments. Now moving to the interior. So this interior is unique to the Bronco Sport, and it doesn't really necessarily share all the same look as the Escape like it does with some of the other components on the vehicle. It's really unique to the ruggedness of the Bronco Sport. So let me give you, I don't want you looking at me the whole time, so I'm going to give you some nice clips throughout this interior. Starting right now, I want to go ahead and show you the interior dash so you can see what it looks like lit up with everything, productivity screen lit up and everything. It does have a 4.2-inch productivity screen, but I love the gauges and how they light up for you. You can see the nice 8-inch touchscreen as we go across that. Even your vents have that rugged look to them that's unique to any other Ford vehicle in the Ford lineup. So I love the look of those vents and how they give you the nice ruggedness and an off-road look to them. Even the dash has around it on the dash there has some a nice feel to it. Kind of almost a rubberized texture to it and feel, and then it's not a hard plastic in some of these main positions over here, but I love just how that all works together and just looks in here. Great look to it throughout it. Let's talk about these seats for a second. When you go up to the Big Bend, you get a different style seat. So they are a cloth seat, but they are a wash-off seat, so they are different. And I've been in a lot of Ford vehicles, and there isn't a vehicle in the lineup for the Ford that has this type of seat other than the Bronco Sport. So love the feel of it. I really do feel like it's durable. It's something you can wash off and hopefully help with stains or water or getting it dirty and that kind of thing. So I love the seats here. You will have manual adjustment seat for the driver and front passenger. The driver will get a manual adjustment that's up here, a lever, so you can slide forward and back pretty easily, as you can see there. Also, you do have a lever for the backrest. So the passenger seat will have the same settings as those two. The driver will get a switch over here that allows you to go up and down with the seat, as you can see right there. So it allows you to go up and down, especially if you're a little bit shorter, you want to be up here to see over that hood, you can do that. So I love that look there to it. And now let's look at the back seat. Some great functions back there as well. You're going to see that same type of cloth seat back there. Seat 3 back there. When you go to Big Bend, you get the armrest that gets flipped down from the middle of the backrest with 2 cup holders in there. So an armrest with cup holders. You also have some bottle containers and the doors in there if you want to. Those 20-ounce bottles will fit in there perfectly, water bottles, that kind of thing. You also notice on the back of those seats, you do have those zipper pockets on both of the back of those seats for the front seats there with that MOLLE system. So that's a carabiner hook can flip it, put in there, that kind of thing. So those are a real nice system to be able to store some things. So you don't have to go clear back to the cargo area if you want to. If you're, don't have anybody sitting in the back seat, you want to put some things in there, or if those in the back want to slide there's the items in there, they can do that and not take up any of the seating room or anything. Also, little pockets on both of these seats here, kind of unique and different. They don't go down real far, but you could put some things in there if you need to, just to kind of store them. Also, behind the console here, you will see there's a vent back there, so they can stay cool and warm back there in the back seat as well. And then also you do have for connectivity, you have a USB port back there and a USB Type-C. So the USB Type-C are what a lot of cell phones are coming with anymore. Usually you see that, the outlet in there, but that USB Type-C actually slid into that. That would just plug into there, and it's going to charge faster than a USB port will. So keep that in mind if you want to charge your phone fast. Use a USB Type-C cord that your phone usually will come with, and it's going to charge your phone a little bit faster. So I think I've covered everything in the back. So real nice functionality back there. Here on the driver's door, you do have power windows, locks, right here, easy to get to. You do have one touch for the driver's window, as well as Nope, the passenger windows, you have to hold them, but it's nice that the driver's window, at least going down, you just press it and it's going to go down for you. Easy to use right there. I do want to kind of talk about the switch over here where the headlight is, because there's some great functionality. If you turn that headlight off and then turn the vehicle off, it's going to automatically flip down to the auto setting. So that way when you turn your vehicle on, it'll automatically have your lights on in case you forget to flip it off. So if you shut those lights off for some reason, you don't want them on, or you wanted them on, maybe even when it wouldn't, in those situations when you shut the vehicle off, it's going to automatically, when you turn the vehicle on the next time, put it into that auto setting for you. So that's real nice and how that works there. To the left of that is the rear gate latch where you can just, it's not going to of course lift it all the way up, but it'll unlock it for them. So if, let's say you're in there, you don't want to get out, they need to grab something out of the back, you drop somebody off at their house after your trip to the lake or something, you just press that button and it's going to release it so they can get their gear out of the back, and you don't have to get out of the vehicle that way. So let's talk about the steering wheel here. It is a manual tilt and telescoping steering wheel. The lever is over here to the left. You just flip that down. It'll go up and down, forward and back. So real nice on how that works. So great functionality there. There you go. So now to go up and down, forward and back, and get it just right if you're tall, short, whatever, and then relatch it back there. On the steering wheel itself, on the left side, you're going to see this one actually does have a package. We'll talk about just a little bit. Typically, you'll just see the controls for your cruise control there above that little chrome accent there on the left side. Below that, you can see your audio controls, mute, turn it up, turn it down, real easy to get to, so you don't have to go over here. Keep your hands on the steering wheel. On the right side over there, you're going to see on the bottom is going to be, of course, your Bluetooth controls. So you can press the left button there. You can speak, tell it if you want to make a phone call, that kind of thing. Those other buttons are for your audio controls and to hang up the phone and that kind of thing as well. Above that chrome button is where these are the buttons that are going to control your productivity screen right here in the middle, this 4.2-inch productivity screen. So you can just use these buttons to control that. You have a menu button, a back button, so you can go through those and be able to use that. So I've actually done some videos on these 4.2-inch screens. It looks pretty similar to the 2020s. You can check out those videos I have on our YouTube channel under the how-to videos if you'd like to see more about the functionality of that. But I love the look of the tachometer, your speedometer right there. Everything just lights up blue, and just a real great dynamic look there too. You do have push button start right here to the right of that. So again, you don't have to get the keys out to get in the vehicle or to start the vehicle. So just leave it in your pocket if you want to and start the vehicle that way. You do have I love the opening right here, so you can put some things there, wallet, belongings, whatever it might be, you could put there. And a nice grip kind of material so it won't slide either. Could put your cell phone in there right there if you want to, making it easy to be able to get to. Now let's talk about the screen for a second. This screen here, real nice. It does have the 8-inch screen, Sync 3 system. So that system's been out 3rd generation now, where you can make and receive phone calls. You can control your audio through that screen. This one does have navigation. That is actually part of a package that we ordered on this particular vehicle. So that it's the Copilot 360 Assist Plus package. So it comes with the navigation, so that's why this vehicle has this system. Your backup camera will come to view in that full 8-inch touchscreen as you're backing up. And then also this does have the 4-pass connect, because it does have the embedded modem with the system, giving you the Wi-Fi hotspots, also allowing you to be able to, with the app, remote start your vehicle from anywhere, unlock and lock your vehicle, schedule remote start times, even locate your vehicle with that system. It's a free app to download, free to use system to connect your vehicle. You do not have to sign up with any subscription for that. If you want the connectivity for the Wi-Fi hotspots, you would have to sign up for something for that system though. So just keep that in mind. Your mirror up here, so real nice how that works. You do have a flip up and down for your day-night mirror. For that system, you do have a little sunglass bin up here, so you can flip that down, put sunglasses in there, and then your interior lights you can turn on and off like I have them off right now. Moving back down to the climate control. It does have, when you go up to the Big Ben, you have electronic climate control, so you have the auto settings, as well as you can see the temperature there. And I like that. It's a small thing, but I have a truck that does not have that, and I do kind of value that. That's real nice knowing that it's at 74, it's at 76. And so I love that system there. It's going to be the climate for everybody inside the vehicle, so it's electronic auto climate control right there. Media bin down in here, you can, big enough room to put a cell phone down there, a wallet as well down there. You have a USB port as well as a USB Type-C port and a power point in there. So 3 ways to connect different devices, different features right there, being able to plug all those in. Also right in here you do have your rotary style shifter, and I love this. It has that rugged rubberized feel to it, so you can turn that. Different than any of the others. This is specific to the Bronco Sport and giving you that look there to it with the blue lighting around the outside. These buttons below that, you do have the emergency parking brake. It's right there. You can activate and deactivate that there. And the one right below that is a little hand there. That is an auto hold button. So when you just press that, if you want to, it'll hold the brake so that it won't, you can pretty much stop, take your foot off the brake if you want to, if you're on a hill, that kind of thing. And then your GOAT mode switch that we showed you earlier is below that right there. Talk about the console before we finish off the interior. Nice padded console inside, big enough area there. It does have a power point in there as well as lines for those cords to come through. So pretty nice in how that all works. And great interior. They haven't really left too much out. And again, this is the base interior for the Big Ben. This is all standard on your Big Ben. This does not have the Big Ben package, so a lot of great convenience features in here on this particular vehicle. So that's all your standard equipment on your Big Ben trim for the Bronco Sport. So really excited about this particular vehicle. This is an in stock. This is available for sale. So if you're looking to get one of these and just watching this video, so it is available. Probably won't last too long. I've had a lot of people wanting to, even while recording this video, that are knocking on the door wanting this vehicle to show. So it's a very popular vehicle. Big Ben is probably going to be one of the most popular trims as well. So I kind of feel like in the lineup, if you're looking at some of the vehicles of like the SE trim on some of the Ford vehicles, or XLT when it comes to equipment. So kind of in that kind of that budget form of type of pricing. Only $31,000 for this kind of equipment is just fabulous. It's unbelievable. I really feel like price-wise, it's fitting in right next to the Escape when it comes to pricing, just as cheap as the Escape in pricing. I think you'll like it. Of course, it comes with all the same warranties that you're going to have on your other Ford vehicles, and I just love the look of it, and love the just what all the different equipment and the functionalities, that the little things they thought about on these. It's just fabulous. So keep in mind there are some other different packages. You can check out the video I did on the build and price where I talked about those. We already talked about, we did put 2 different packages on this particular vehicle. The tow package, which we talked about. Also, this does have the Copilot 360 Assist Plus package, which does give you the adaptive cruise control with stop and go. And it also does give you the lane centering system when you have that cruise set. So that'll help keep you in the center of your lane instead of just a lane keeping system. Also comes with evasive steering assist with that package, and it comes with the navigation. So all that package comes to like $795, which is about what the navigation alone costs, and you still get adaptive cruise, lane centering, stop and go, and evasive steering assist. It's a no-brainer package in our mind, so we ordered it on this particular vehicle. So pretty much we did order the optional wheels on this vehicle too. The only thing that we did not order on this that could be ordered on it is that Big Ben package. And there's a reason for that. We noticed because of commodities that if you add that package, it's not scheduling your vehicle to be ordered or to be built, but if you take that package off, they're going right away. So that's how we're able to get we have a couple Big Bens coming in, and that's why we're getting them in so fast, is that we're ordering without that package. So I don't know if it has to do with the moonroof, the power seat, we're not sure. It could be the wireless charging pad. Something is making that to where it's not available yet. To be scheduled and to be built. So keep that in mind if you're out there wanting to order something. Now if you want to order one yourself, you want a different color, you don't like the Kodiak brown, we can order one for you. So there are some dealers out there that really have no clue. They don't really realize that you can order the Bronco Sport right now just like you can any other Ford vehicle. So the order banks are open. They are already working on building and scheduling all the customer vehicles. So now you can go ahead and order your Bronco Sport. So we have allocations available for December. So if you want to order a Bronco Sport, we can order one for you. So just give us a call, send us a text message. Numbers are on the screen. Any of our coordinators can help you out with that. We can figure out what you want to do, how you want to build it. Go to Ford's website, do a build and price yourself of how you want to have it equipped. Contact us and we can order it for you and even ship it to you for free. If you want to finance a vehicle with us, we will deliver the vehicle to you for free. We do cap that at $1,000, but because we are in Salina, Kansas, right in the middle of the United States, we can ship to about every coast for about $1,000. So keep that in mind if you want to do that. Very transparent about it, and we can do shipping to you All kinds of people doing that. I think last month 30% of our business came outside of the state of Kansas because of all the different business we do. So a lot of people are taking us up on that offer. You can as well. We can have this Bronco Sport ordered for you, shipped right to your door, and that way you can get it ordered from somebody that knows what they're talking about and to make sure to get the vehicle that you're wanting delivered right to your door. So keep that in mind. Give us a call if you have any other questions. Don't forget also, if you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, hit the red subscribe button down below so you can get subscribed to our channel. Hit the notification bell. You'll also get notified the next time we have another video uploaded to our YouTube channel. Don't forget to smash the like button, leave your comments down below, and share this video out to your friends and family members out there. Also, you can find us on social media. We're on at Law McArthur on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. So be looking for some of the different things we do on social media. Keep updated to what Law McArthur's doing, specials, Ford news, Lincoln news as well, and some of the cool different aftermarket builds we do here at Law McArthur. So again, thanks for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Be looking for future Bronco Sport videos as they come in right here on our YouTube channel. So thanks for watching this and have a great day.